So the next one is, I've heard this is your first time in Japan. Have you had much connection with Japan up to now?
All right, so Japan has always been a dream of mine. When I was a little girl, I lived in Washington, D.C., and there was a Japanese woman married to an American man who lived in D.C., and they created a business school for C-suite executives from Japan. And the idea was that these folks would come over to learn American English, American culture, and business culture. But part of it was requiring them to live with an American family during their stay. My mother was an English as a second language teacher, and she thought it would be amazing to do this other job, have our Japanese guests. So from the time I was 5 to the time I was 15, we had Japanese people staying with us for 8 weeks at a time and pretty much all year round. They were the most polite and gentle and inspiring people I'd met as a kid. And I always dreamed about coming here to meet more Japanese people. We do get a few at the estate, and it's still the same case. They're always wonderful to meet and super passionate about what they do and ready to learn and ready to teach and share. It's really wonderful. So I'm so happy to be here. It's a girlhood dream realized.
Yeah, I'm so happy too. Like those experience like led to like this like opportunity.
Absolutely.
Sign, right? Okay. So the next one is about the French cuisine is actually well established in Japan. I believe Japan has the most Michelin stars outside of France. And premium wine fans have been like growing little by little. However, as a post-meal spirit, whiskey dominates, and people don't often arrive at brandy, including cognac.
Okay.
Yeah. How is it in Europe? Personally, I feel that moving to a grape-based spirit after wine is a natural pairing. Are there any like, success stories on encouraging people to choose brandy, especially cognac, rather than whiskey?
So in Europe, it's the same story. We consume in France, we consume more whiskey than we make of cognac. Okay, so France is very much a whiskey-oriented country, also. Success stories would be my brand, for example, bringing people who love fine whiskey over to cognac because the price point is really interesting. So if you compare a whiskey that's 30 years old to a cognac that's 30 years old, you're really going to get much better bang for your buck or your yen than in the world of whiskey. So I do encourage people who love like really fine whiskeys to come taste a Cognac Pasquet because really the quality to price ratio is pretty unbeatable. So yeah, I would say good. Thank goodness there are people who like fine whiskey, and then let them try cognac. Cognac is not all a luxury product. I think some of it has been branded that way, and it's kind of unfortunate. But we're not a luxury brand, and my father-in-law's philosophy has always been that cognac is not a luxury product. Everyone deserves to drink a fine cognac. We never put our cognacs in crystal decanters for that reason. What matters is what's inside the bottle.
Yeah, I hope to like we can break those like yeah. Mm-hmm. So the next one is about the next. This is the last one. So could you share a brief message for everyone in Japan?
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I have seen wonderful things up until 10 a.m. and now I'm doing this interview and the meal is already smelling fabulous. So continue being the very cool country that you are, and I'm coming back with my family. So yeah, I can't wait to come back.
Cool. Okay, that was all the questions we forgot.
Do you have any further questions? Anything you'd like me to add?
僕は同じ値段出すからウイスキーじゃなくてコニャックを飲みますけど
He said like if we're paying the same price, he definitely choose cognac than whiskey.
Yes, me too. But at the same time, there are not a lot of people like that. So you got to get them where it counts, especially right now. I don't know how the Japanese economy is doing right now, but a lot of European economies, people have a lot less money right now. So they're thinking, oh, what's a better quality to price ratio than what I was getting before? So that's something we personally can work on and show people, look, this spirit is really good at a really decent price.
一緒に予約市場を広めていきましょうと。
Yeah. Let's do it together. Get the bigger
Yes.
market for cognac.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.